Here's the former Florida Gator, Eddie Pinheiro, to get us started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And he won't quite make it to the 25. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 for the 26.
Here we go.
To throw is Fields. And he slings one that's incomplete. He was looking for Josh Reynolds that time. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Here we go. Go.
From the gun, here's Fields. They're going for Lazard, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. He'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I don't see Northern trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
McCaffrey will get into the end zone for a 49er touchdown.
San Francisco.
Well, we talk a lot about Christian McCaffrey and what he can do in the open field, and it's easy to gloss over how tough he can be to stop near the goal line. And he shows you just how tough he is on that carry as he takes it into the end zone.
Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive. Something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, and lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
A shotgun snap, Fields. He's got Smith here. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. Back to throw. Fields. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Here we go, son. Tonight.
Now Fields. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And the Niners are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Get set. Get
And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
And McCaffrey going to pick up a Niners first down up near midfield, spotted at the 48. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards, the final tally.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss.
Get set.
Shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey. Give him 4 on the carry there, but that only takes him back to where they started. 3rd and 10.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
How about the job there on the outside? Shed the wide receiver and was able to make the tackle on the perimeter.
Brings up 4th down.
Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. Purdy. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers.
Touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the 49ers take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Wow, talk about a big 4th down conversion for the score defensively. How do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense, and you give them credit for going for it, having that type of, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
That's going to be caught downfield by Lazard. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A huge play there for the Jets. 48 yards.
West. Here we go, son. 1st and 10. 319, get that. Tonight.
Here's Fields. Oh, Fields is intercepted for a 3rd time. And the 49ers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. Zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect it. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Niners are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now 21-0.
Jets, nothing. Piñeiro set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Over the middle, complete. That's Reynolds. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Thank you. That's good.
Now it's Fields. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hall. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that will bring up second down.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8 at the 42-yard line.
Again, Fields. That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. That one a first down pickup of 8.
First down. First and 10.
Straight ahead is Hall. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up second and 12. One play action. Fields. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 37. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Here's Fields. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Niners will take over possession here up at the 44.
They'll take over first and 10.
Well, CD, you know, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared, had excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
That is incomplete.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
Play action. Now Purdy. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Rolling to his right. Here's a diving catch right side. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. They go play action here. Purdy. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Second and 10.
Brings up second and 10.
Purdy off the play fake. That is caught. Downfield is Pearsall. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So after the big play, look at this. All the way down at the 15 now on first and 10. Purdy now to throw off the play action. Eluding the pressure right. This one caught by Kittle. And the 49ers are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 106 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 45-yard line. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
And the 49er first down.
A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And past the 30 down to about the 27. Got the defense on their heels. 2 first downs in a row and now a pickup of 8. 2 yards to go, second down.
At the Jets' 27-yard line.
A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. A good run on first down, and now they contemplate a 2nd and goal situation. Robinson will score. Touchdown, 49ers.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
And maybe that's the magic touch right there. They didn't use him at all in the first half, at least running the football. But here they entrust him with some work down in the red zone, and he responds. 1 carry, 1 touchdown.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Breaks through the contact. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
That's good for a Jets.
From the 50, here's Fields. And the Niners get there and bring him down. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A lot of ground to cover. 2nd and 22.
Don't jump. Ready? Go.
Fields now to throw. Open man is the tight end, Mason Taylor.
Let's not quibble about the game there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Too many zeros on the stat sheet thus far. No touchdown passes, no points for his team, but he remains undaunted. Still attempting to get his team on the scoreboard, firing the ball downfield.
Here we go. EQ. Blue 58, blue 58, right.
4th down. Fields has to have this one. That's into the hands of Reynolds. They're unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And that will force a turnover on downs. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, we've reached the stage where it's a mere formality at this point. They've got the comfortable lead. We know what the outcome is going to be. I guess the only question is, do they want to put more points on the board before the final gun?
Well, I certainly hope not. And I'm being selfish here because you and I have flights to catch. Let's go ahead and finish this one off, guys. You've taken care of business. Let's close it out. And you and I, let's get to the airport.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to try and go deep again. That's caught inside the 20. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And a decisive advantage became even more decisive. They already had the win in hand, but they keep pressing the tempo, and they pile on with another touchdown reception.
Would you consider that touchdown a reward to all the tight ends on their roster for their effort today? Not just running their routes, but all the time they spent in the trenches, laying down blocks, doing the little things to help that offense succeed. And for doing all of that, they definitely want one of their tight ends to get a touchdown to really seal this blowout.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. It's been a tough go for them, as still without any points here in the 4th quarter. And a big deficit, Charles. But they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
Yeah, I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't scored points. Well, isn't that the bottom line, partner? To put points on the board? So if you're moving it and you're not scoring, is it really working?
And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead now. They have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.